LDNRBS. We have another guest in the building. We've got Miss Aneesa Marie in the building. Give a clap out here.
Thank you.
Hey. Right, so this is part two.
Part two, here we go.
This is part two. Probably about, I would say, 6 months since we had you up here last. More's happened since.
Yeah.
For sure. You put out a second project.
Yes, I did last week.
Tell us the name and tell us the...
So it's Son of Ankharchy. You can find it on iTunes, all major platforms. And this project's really about introspective retrospect. So I'm looking back on something that I've been through, that I've grown through, that I've learned through, I've hurt, and I've come out of a situation with, you know when you come out of it, you're kind of like, you're vexed. Yeah. But I've developed from them, my thoughts have developed, everything's changed, so this is kind of the account of something I went through.
Most definitely. And one thing I would say too, I want to jump right into the spirit, yeah, you know already. I want to jump straight into the spirituality behind your project. Because we all know, everyone listens to your music knows you've got a great voice. But then you add this other side to it. Where does that come from? Specifically the spirituality behind it.
I think that I would say God, the energy. I don't want to give it a name, but that energy, it guides me, and it channels through me. Like I don't feel like, okay, yeah, she can sing, but it's not really me. It's something that flows through me. Yeah. And through my experiences, I've realised that with God or that energy, anything is possible. I've come from some dark places, and I've got through that from relinquishing that source. So I feel like if someone's giving you something, it's best to utilise that. Don't just let it go by the wayside because you've been given a gift. No, I want to incorporate that in everything I do.
So how do you, because I believe it was last year you dropped Turquoise Pineapple.
Yes.
So how do you feel like since last year you've changed up till now?
This project compared to...
Apart from the hairs.
It's not green anymore.
Yeah.
It was short before, but
it was green.
green.
Yeah, I remember.
I've been grey, I've been all of that, I've done all of that stuff. Production-wise, it's so much better. Like, I think you said that to me, yeah, like the sound of it is just so much better, it's clean. I took more advice on, I remember you saying to me you should do something else a little bit different. I've just grown. I've grown. My writing. Like, I just think it's a better project. I really enjoy it. Like I actually enjoy listening to this, and I'm not like, oh, maybe I could have done that better. Yeah. And for me, that's evolution in itself. Like I'm grateful. I'm not stagnant in it, but I'm very grateful for this particular moment right now.
For anyone that doesn't know your type of music, what kind of angle would you say?
I don't want to say neo soul.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't want to say neo soul because I don't really feel that this project's very neo soul. The last one was very like ooh, like Erykah Badu-ish, but this one, I mean, I know, you know, like I don't know. It's my experience. I don't want to pigeonhole it. I really don't. So I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay,
sorry.
As you do. Fair enough. But also, I wanted to say too, going back to what you said before, where are you from? For anyone that doesn't.
I'm from Trinidad. I was born in Trinidad, and I moved over to England when I was about 2 years old, and I've lived here ever since. But my life, that's who I am. You know, I'm so queen out here. So
I hear that. Tell us how that influence has influenced your music. Has it influenced your music? Being from Trinidad. She said,
I think. I don't know if it influences my music. I feel like that rhythm, you know, that natural, that beat is within me, but I wouldn't say like, you know, I don't start talking about whining. Besides the last project, I was like, yeah, come on, rock it up. But normally, normally, like maybe some of my dancing, if you guys come out rave with me, then yeah, you'll know. But opposed to my music, I don't really, at the moment, know.
One thing I wanted to ask is, how do you, who's behind the visuals? For like the promos and everything to do?
Oh, you took my question myself.
No. Yeah, I thought this for a long time. Like last time I said, who was that guy in the video?
Yeah, the bathtub scene. Yeah.
I was like, who's that guy? Because who's in charge of the visuals? Because it just seems so. The visuals are interesting.
Oh, for this, somebody messaged me the other day and I was like, why were you stripping on Instagram? And I was like, pause. Just pause.
Should I explain this one quickly before saying?
Yeah. First thing in the morning, I was like, bro, like, you need to chill.
Okay, let's explain this for the listeners too, just for them to know. So basically, alongside the presentation of Aneesa Marie's project, she's been putting out some Instagram photos, some videos, and pretty much just putting out concepts.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna let you explain this.
I see. You made it sound so ambiguous. Okay. So I walk on to the set and I'm fully dressed. And I believe that in a relationship, you come fully clothed, you know, like you're wearing all your armour. And as the video progresses and at the end of it, I'm kind of like, I'm topless, but I'm covering myself up. There's like a bit of a give and take, a push and pull. He's like, take it off, and I'm like, I don't want to. And that's how our relationship was, and that's how I saw this particular project. Like, that relationship was me going in fully clothed, thinking, yeah, no one's going to tell me what to do. And I eventually did what he told me to do, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. Do you understand? And that's why I did that. So you see, like, this particular part where he's like, you don't need the towel, and I'm holding on to it because that was the last thing that I had that was protecting me. And I think that purposely that was my spirituality, because I gave that away. I bared everything. I would have given my life for him. And at the end of it, I was like, no, hold on. Like, as the end of the project is, I'm like, I'm good now. So that was the reason I kept saying I love you, you know, unintentionally, just because that's the way God loves somebody. But I gave that away, and I didn't have that at the end of it. Do you understand? So I hope that.
So is this all true events?
Yeah. No. Well, obviously it's stylized, but
yeah.
everything that I write is inspired by the truth. Well, my truth, that is.
So when did you realise that wasn't you? That's what you didn't want?
When I was like 2 stone skinnier, and you know, losing my hair, and just I don't want to curse, but like I just wasn't me. I just lost everything that I am. Bubbly Danielle, Aneesa from Marie Williams. I wasn't that person. And that's when I realised, now I need to relinquish some sort of control again, and now I hold on to that very, very, very dearly. So yeah.
Conceptually too, you seem like you do throw concepts into all of your music. Is that something that you definitely hold dear to you? Like, you know that you would never, like, you're not really one of those things that's going to put out something that isn't going to mean something to you personally. Yeah, no, I say that all the time to people. You know, would you do? No, I wouldn't. Like, it has to mean something for me. Like, even I've got a song coming out soon. Like, I'm not going to tell you when, but soon enough. And it's still exclusive. Yeah. And it's about me, like, right, how I am now. I've been single for a while. So when I go out, all of the first buckets right now just heard you like saying that, so they're gonna hear that. I'm just saying, it's gonna come back. But the thing about it, I can be so real about it. Me, when I go out, I like to flirt. That's what I like to. Yeah, I'm real about it. And that's what I like to do. I might see someone like, all right, I'll come check you in a second, kind of. I'm playing the field. I have no obligation to anybody. So that's what it's about. So I'm always going to be real about it, even if it doesn't represent me in a good way. That's how I feel, and I'm comfortable with that. That's my truth, and I'm like, you understand? That's just what's going to be. So, yeah. Real shit. Real. Aneesa. Anne-Marie. See, that shows you how much you throw me off, as always. Aneesa Marie always tends to throw me off, but it's okay. But next, I want to talk about if you've got any shows coming, if you've got anything coming up. I do have a show. I have a show this Wednesday. With Shay's going to be there, C. Kane. It's going to be like, it's a big lineup. I'm very grateful to be a part of it. It's called The Real Shubs. You can find it on Facebook, Instagram, all of them things. King's Cross, I don't have to say it properly, King's Cross, Soraya. But it starts from 8 o'clock, so pop down. Tickets like £7. Come in, just vibes, have a good time with us.
Definitely.
One thing I definitely know about your music, because I've seen it for a while now, I would say is you are very much into your style of music, and you are very, very strong with your music, and I can tell you are into it. Yeah. Who do you actually listen to gain any influence from, whether it be UK right now or just in the past?
Kendrick. What? Kendrick. How do I even think about that? That shit just came, like Kendrick Lamar. I love him as a man, as an artist. I think his mind is just, it's crazy. Who else do I listen to? I listen to a lot of Bilal. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Bilal. Of course. Music Soul Child. Erica. Soul Child one more time, sorry. Just Music Soul Child. Erica Badu. Like, God forgive me for saying this. Her vocals aren't crazy amazing, right? But see the way she thinks, or she lays something down, and her message. No one can contest her. Nobody can contest her. I think Solange's last album was insane. Like, for sure. It was crazy. English. I gotta say, Shay, I always mention her. You see, vocally, sure. Yeah, no, I should have come, but vocally, she's amazing. Yeah. No one's contesting her, and I learn from her. I'm growing from her. Like, I think she's amazing. I think K the Infinite as well, who's also featured on my project as a rapper that thinks the way he thinks, the way he says certain things, crazy. Louis Jack as well. There's a lot of people that I listen to. I'm like, oh, okay, I see you. I'm learning from you. I'm taking. Okay, cool.
Most definitely. Anyone that doesn't know Aneesa Marie, how would you bring them onto your music? How would you attract them to the next project that's coming out?
That's a hard question. How would I go on my socials?
Go on your socials.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better. I'm trying. And you know that as well, you're like, you suck. I don't know, like, if you're feeling, the thing about it with my music is that I may have gone through something. I came home last week and my best friend, she just sat there, she was like, thank you so much for putting that out. And I was like, alright, thanks, cool. And then she started crying. She's like, I didn't realise how relevant it was to my life. And that just made me realise that this is bigger than me. Like, I may make it for myself, but it's completely bigger than me. So if you're feeling some way or you feel like your spirit, like something needs to change, you know, just, this is your message. Just go ahead, you know, search for me, Aneesa Marie.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so.
Also, you don't even know this, but someone in the LDNRBS group who doesn't know that you were coming up too, they ended up writing a passage in our group saying, you need to listen to this girl. Yeah. Genuinely. That didn't happen too long ago. So yeah, people are affected by your music for sure. And even myself, I would definitely say your voice is God-given. So people that don't know Aneesa Marie needs to listen. So yeah. Any last words over here, Miss Aneesa Marie?
I'm really humbled. No, I don't want to cry because then people are looking at me and stuff. No, I just want to say thank you for bringing me on again. And you know, you guys were my first interview, and I was like, everyone was like, oh, that's really amazing. I just want to say thank you, and you guys are doing an amazing job, and just keep at it. And hopefully, I'm on the Shade's next project.
Yes.
Gunshots.
I shot you straight at me about saying that. Most definitely. Right. So LDNRBS, that was Aneesa Marie again. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again.
Yes.
Most definitely. So LDNRBS, give a clap for Aneesa Marie.